Welcome back again. Today we are going to continue our discussion on data structure. As we were discussing in the last class, we have seen that what kind of input data we can have in our language. Okay, and basically we have learned they are in 4 categories, namely vectors, and they can be generated by multiple ways, as we have done in the last lecture. And then we have what we say that matrix and data frames. Okay, so basically matrix and data frames, they are 2-dimensional arrays, and a vector is 1-dimensional array. Okay, and a vector can have a distinct type of entries, like numeric or character. Okay, and in case of what we say that matrix and data frame, we have a 2-dimensional arrays. It is a 2-dimensional array there, and we can in matrix we have a every column or every entries of the same data type, but in data frame we are allowed to have a different kind of data types. Okay, like character and what we say that numeric or integer. Okay, what benefit we have with data frame is that if something is missing, some entry is missing, then we can patch up with NA that particular missing object. Okay, just like NA we have done here. Okay, so we can do like this. It means that NA means either not. You can understand it as not available or not applicable. Okay, and then we had list. This is a collection of data frames. You can keep several data frames or several vectors or some vectors, some data frames, some what do we say that vectors. Okay, so this is a collection of collection. In fact, you are keeping so many things in a bag. Thing is that fine. So in a list, we don't need any fixed type of any dimension constraint. Okay, suppose data frame is of the type 4 by 4, and we have a data frame 1 is of the form 6 by 5. Okay, and then we have vectors of various length, and we can keep in a list. Okay, so this is what we learned in the last lecture. So for these, we typed some commands. Okay, and I also told in the previous lectures that how we can recall those commands by pressing down and up arrow of your laptop or computer system. Okay, so we can recall them. Basically, the command I typed last. So this is the thing. Okay, I can press up arrow. Okay, so we can have those. We can recall with by pressing down arrow also. So down arrow will take us in the latest in the what we say that latest command. Okay, but latest command, for latest command one you need to press up arrow. So, and then you go on press arrow. So it will show you the oldest command. And then you start pressing down arrow. It will give you the latest command. And this is the last command what I typed. Okay, you can clear it with Control and L. Okay, this command, Control L. Let us see then. So this is what we did in the last lecture. A few more thing, because if I want to know some entries, okay, top six entries and top six entries. I mean that from the top, I want six entries only. If I have big data and I want top six entries or so, so we can write like this head and then the name, either data frame, or you can also write here the matrix or what you will feel like. Okay, so you can just write here and then run it. Okay, so you will be getting top six, okay, entries. And if you want a top six from the bottom, so you can write command like this. So you see 10, 9, 11 up to 5 is there. Okay, fine. So this is for seeing some part of a an object. Now, if I write like a head, and if I write, let us see in case of matrix if it is coming. So if I write M, so you see it is coming. I think matrix is matrix. The matrix we considered was of 3 by 3 type. So it is showing everything. Okay. So for big data, there is some fun or some benefit using this command. Okay. Head and tail command. Now another thing is that examine data structure, and I think this command I told you what we get with the command is structure. So str is understood for structure. So for any object, if I want to know the structure of that object, so I need to write the name in parenthesis and then run it. Okay, so you see that you will be getting a list, and each entry, or what we say that a list here, ID is a list here, list kind. Okay, there is a list you are getting in data frame. We have so many things. Okay, ID, name, and they are preceded by dollar sign. Okay, they are preceded by dollar sign. So every detail you are going to, of course, it is not analyzing. Okay, but you come to know what are how many very observations are there, and how many variables are there, and what are they actually. Okay, variables and their names. So in case if you want to know structure or see the structure of some matrix, so you can write the same similar way. Okay. Okay, so list of two, there are two lists, they are of character type. In fact, it is including the row and all, okay, and integer also the entries they are giving. So here they are writing 1 through 3. It means the first column to 3 column, and here, sorry, this is a row. First row to third row, okay, and this is the first column to third column. So these are the entries in it. Okay, and then if we have given some attribute and all, so we've given a row name and column name, so this is also displayed here. One more thing, I think I told you, but let us see what is class. So with the help of class, we can determine the data type. Okay, so if I write D and frame, data frame, and then let us run. So you come to know that what kind of data is data object is. So we have data frame in day frame, and then if you want to know the class of, for example, M, so you just type this. Okay, so this is a class. This class is either it is you can say array or matrix. Both are one the same. Okay, fine. And moreover, you see, if you want to keep if you want to save some things, you can extract. Okay, so let us write D and underscore FRAM, and then put dollar here. So you will be getting, you are just reading the data from the object. Okay, so if you want to extract something, name, marks, or total marks, or percentage, you want percentage, and if you want to save it, okay, P in PER, suppose. So you just write like this, PER equals to this one, and then run. So you will be getting another object here. You can see PER. Okay, this object you see is there, and if you want to print it, then type and press enter. Okay, so you will be getting these are the percentage of the marks of the students. Okay, so similarly, you can extract if you want to extract some more thing. Uh, you can also type just like M and then dollar. So in that case, you won't be getting. Okay, just type. It will not happen everything. Okay, you see. But from matrix, if you want to fetch something from matrix, so you need to type like this M. Okay. So you want to, if you want to third column, so you write like this, okay, and all row because you are leaving it, okay. So if you want to keep it in t, a variable t, so you need to type like this and then run it, okay. And you want to see what is in it, so you just press enter. So you will be getting all columns. Sorry. Just a minute. What we did? Okay. Third column. Okay. Third column entry and all rows. Third column and all rows. And of course, you can see both together. The third column is 369. You can see here 369 is there. So there is a different way of extracting the data. Okay. So from data frame, you can use this kind of thing. Okay. And from matrix, you need to write like this. So if you want to fetch something, suppose you want to second row and second element from matrix, so you need to type like this, and then you see this is 5. 5. You can see this element. Okay. So if you want to extract some particular column, then you can also write like this. Particular row. So if you want to have second row only and only second row, so then after comma you need to leave it. Okay, blank. So you see 4, 5, 6. The second row is 4, 5, 6 here. Hmm. So this is how we can extract. So in a data frame, the similar thing we can do with the what we say that. ID, no, I mean sequences. Okay, so let us see what are sequences. Some sequence, let us see, and then we can. A is a sequence. Okay, from sequence A, we want to extract something. So A is a sequence. If you put here dollar, you won't be getting anything. Okay, so the question is that can we do like this? So if I write here 0, okay, so are we getting, are going to get something? Okay. Numeric 0 it is writing. Okay, numeric 0 it is writing. What about 1? It is 2. Okay, it is 2. So earlier I told you that they start numbering from 1 to 3, not from 0. Okay, so that's why when we typed 0, then we won't be, we didn't get anything. And this can be seen from here, the object we have saved. So in any object, if you are taking, for example, if you are taking one A, so you can see 1 through 4. So indexing is done starting from 1, not from 0. Unlike we have in Java and Python. Okay. In that place, at that place, those places, we can see that indexing start from 0, but here indexing start from 1. So this need to be taken care. So I think now you know how we can. Okay, let us see one more thing. If you want to extract something from list, okay. So nothing is coming. Okay. So is there any way of extracting from list? No, neither of them is working. If I type dollar, not working. Okay. So if I write directly like data frame, as we know, that is I'm going to get something null, nothing. Okay, because it is not making anything. It is not giving the location kind of thing. It is not giving. The way you are keeping, you can take them out. Okay, you can take them out. Hmm. So to see what is there in it, you can just like you can print them and then you can recall them. Fine. Okay. All right. And, for example, let us see if it is working. Okay. So in list we have another object. Okay. Let us see what is their D frame. Invalid subscript list. Okay, I think it is. So this is it is also not a way to extract out thing. Okay. Now let us see some more thing. Working with the history commands. Okay. So because you see that so many history we have here. Okay, hundreds of history commands. So if I want to work with history command or I want to refer history command, previous history command, then how we can do this? Okay. So first thing is that history file, okay, history file. So history, I can have history here. You can remove. You see in the top corner. Okay, here. So if you press here, it will remove if you have selected, okay, something. If you have selected something, then you can press and then can remove. And you can see the resource for this, okay. So history you can see here, but because there are so many commands you have, so if you want to know what are last maximum, I mean to say that some 25 commands and all, so you can write history max dot so and then you can press here, hit the enter. Okay. So in here you can see the commands. Okay. So these are the commands. You see what I have typed from the bottom. Okay. So it will show you, or there you have run. Here you press enter. You will be showing. You will be seeing everything here. Okay. 25 commands here. Okay. One more thing. What is there in data? Okay, I think we don't have data. Let us. So this is for default. This is a given 25. So maximum 25. You can see with this. Okay. And next is saving. How we can save the history? Suppose these are the commands. Okay. And many of them we have typed here also here. But sometimes when if we exit just now, if I want to, we can delete all these things. Okay, suppose I press Control L, so everything is gone. So we cannot retrieve here. Okay, in console prompt. But the history command we can recall from this. Okay, from here, how we can recall? Suppose I'm working in sub drive, okay, or in one system, and then I want to open, I want to work in another system. So what we need to do? We need to save first history file and then go there, okay? Because you know that you can copy this file. You can copy this file. I'll show you in document. You go. Uh, suppose I can copy this file, na? I can copy this file to other place like this, but a history command won't be going there. You know, the history command won't be going there with us. So there is option in our language. We can save the history. Okay. So how we can save the history? And before that, you need to know uh, what is the current working directory. So for that you need to type here get wd. So see user, this is the path. Okay, in documents we have history. So now we can write this kind of command like save history file and then equals to, and then in quotes we can write like this past, and then of course you can give any name. Of course that should not start with the special character and number. Okay, so let me write here 2. Okay, for your, okay, one I have already saved, so I'm writing another name 2. Okay, and then you run it. So it will show that uh, this this line showing that there is no problem and we have saved. So let us go back and see here if we have that you see here past commands 2 and dot r history. And one more thing I would like to tell you that if you don't give any name, then there is no name, just dot r history will be the extension of this file. If you're not writing any name, by default, it takes this name only. Okay. If you are working in R, you will be getting this. If when you are closing, it will ask to save. You want to save the history or not? So you have to say yes, I want to save the history. So this will be saved in the same folder where you are working. Where you are working, it will saved. So this history won't be giving a particular name, but it will only be giving our that is a extension name only. Dot history. Okay, fine. There is no name, but only extension dot history. So here I have given the name. Okay. Past, and then hyphen, then commands 2 dot history. So like this you can work. Okay, and now you have saved. You want to work with another system, or you came to college and you want to know what are the codes you have typed in the last when you last worked on R programming. So you need to take this file, that is R file also. Okay, and along with this history, so you have to take this. So for this, and once you have these two files, okay, if you are taking this file, then history won't be there. Only commands what you have typed here, it will be available. The commands you have typed here, it will not be available to you. So for that, what I told you that you need to save the history with your particular name. Okay, whatever. Okay, one more thing, if you want to save it to some folder, so you need to give path. C drive or D drive, you need to give the path here. Okay, but if you are writing directly the name with along with this extension, then it will be saved in the working directory only. So you have to take this, and this is a very small file like 8.52 KB in my case. Okay, so now you want to recall this. So those commands. So what you need to do? You need to write load history file equals to this the file name in quotes. So what happens if you are you copy it in suppose for example on desktop. So you in that case you need to give this a path here. Okay. So C oblique dot 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 and dot sorry slash then the desktop and then this file name. Okay. And if you are keeping this file in the same working directory, then there is no problem. This will work only. So let us run it. And once you run it, you see that here it is executed. And now everything has been saved. Okay, fine. So for example, let me see if, okay. Let me, I'm clearing history. Okay, I have cleared the history. So let us recall again. So let me run it. Okay, you see everything has come. Fine. You can clean it with this by clicking this symbol. So you just click it, everything gone. Now, if you want to recall any command here, I'm just in console prompt, I'm pressing up and down array. I won't be getting anything because everything I have deleted. Okay. You see, I'm pressing up and down array, nothing I'm getting. Okay. But for history, if I want history, then I need to go here and then let us run. And you see everything is there. Okay. And then once I press up and down key, I will be getting, okay, the history. Is it okay until now?
Yes, sir.
Actually, thing is that I am just this is a hands-on practice. Nah. So you are doing both the things. Uh, you are learning how to do the things, and simultaneously you are preparing for theory exams also. All right, because I'm explaining in this way. Usually, I don't give that this is your practical, this is your practical. You have to do. Okay. And of course, once you learn this, one unit will be finished. Okay, I think today we will finish the unit first, and then I will give you some exercise problem or a practical kind of thing, and then you can practice. Okay. So a few things more I need to tell you. That thing is the um, I think we covered this data frame and all structure we have covered. So here, until now, we are in chapter number 2 of the book by Gardner. Okay, working with history commands. I told you, load and save history. Okay, editing history files. Okay, so I think let us leave it. Hello,
Yes, sir.
hello. Yeah. So
Yes,
you
sir.
know how
Yes.
to, yeah, you know how to save. Okay, save that
Say-
is, you go to
Yes,
here and then save and all. Huh?
yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah, these are the things what you know already. So saving the workspace on exit. So it will ask you you want to save workspace or not. So you can save. Okay.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
the- but there are some command saving files to disk. Okay. So for that, what you need to type just like a save list and then this is syntax in fact. Okay. And then a file name you have to give here. Okay. So what kind of a thing you want to save? Okay, you want to save so many files. You want to save some files. Okay. One more thing there, if you see this book, then you will be seeing that there are so many like BF they are writing, then BF.lm they are writing, BF.beta they are writing. Okay, and also you can see some more some more thing. Uh, Before we can see here like grass and the grass dot l or one. Okay. Okay. And then here see you see bird, and these are actually the files you can get. uh, this is these are the files saved in uh, this is available on in fact internet, but I will share it with you. Okay, I downloaded it. I think let me show you what is this file. I think here in teaching we have a okay in R this file. Okay, this is the file. Let me copy it and then we'll show you. Here I have pasted. Okay, now I want to get it in our R. Okay, so if you are typing here like bird, because we have not BIRD bird. Okay, so we cannot use because bird is not found. Bird is not found now. Okay, bird is not found. So for that we need to upload that data. Na? We need to load that data, and for that we need to go. You see here in the top right corner. Okay, so from here you can export the data, export the data, huh? Or you can load the data like attach like here. Okay, attach or deattach, like this. Okay. Okay, let me tell you how we can do this. I will tell you by clicking here, and then after that I will tell you how uh, we can think a data of text database, or let me see if uh, beginning. Okay, if I click here, no, it is not working. I think we need to select something else. Uh, let us see. I think there was option to directly import it. Okay, I think there is nothing. Okay, let me see. Let me show you like with this. Uh, okay, let us see import attach data. Not attach, but I think there should be something else. Uh, something else. Okay. Actually, I copied it on desktop. Let me copy on my document. Okay. Then I can see beginning dot or no? Beginning. I don't think it is going to work with attachment. Okay, I'll tell you later on. Okay, I'll tell you later on how we can import as it is not working. Uh, Excel SPSS statistics. I think it got updated now. So there is Excel or SPSS table. Okay, let us see. Preparing the time for upload for the following. It requires some update or all something. Okay. Okay. Anyway, let us see this one. Let's go forward. Okay. So if I want to save the data, we can save with these are the commands. Okay, these are the this is the place where I want to save. Okay, they are you need to write. Okay, where you want to save the data. Okay. So and if you want to save some particular data item, I mean to say that you want to save some particular object. Okay. So for example, if you want to save something, okay, let me show you. Like here, I want to save what are I want to save A1, and let us see. Let us save this D frame. Okay, data frame I have saved, and what I want to save, I want to save that marks. Let us no marks. I think okay marks. And then what I want to save next. Next, suppose I want to save list. Okay, list L, and something more I want to save. For example, let us save B1 also. B1 also. So I have created a list with this. Table. If you link a list, must be Kotlin's instruction explicitly. I don't know. Let us see. Okay, I think a list in list we cannot keep. No? In list we cannot make a vector of list. Okay, So that was the problem. Okay, now I want to save it. So to save it, we can write like this, where I want to save. So there are two things. One is history, another is data. Okay. So in history, you will be getting only command. In data, you will be getting the value of the objects what you have defined here. All right. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? In history, you will be getting commands only like this. Okay. But in data, you will be getting whatever the object you have created and you have created. Okay. So you want to save it list. So I want to save this my list. Okay. And then a file where I want to save it, like on desktop butterfly something or data. Okay, so if I run, so actually there is no any kind of directories there. Okay, so let me save. Let me copy the path. No. Let me to copy the path. Uh, Copy path. Okay, so I will. Okay, here you see, and the thing is that you need to change it to backslash to forward slash. No. Okay. So now I want to change the, you need to change the data, this data. So for this, you can write another name here. Okay. Let us write data file, data file. Okay. Data file, or you can write like this, and then you can run it. Let us run it. What is there? Okay. Here, I think. Yeah. Okay. Now it is saved. No. Okay. So we have saved this my list, and you can see that there will be some data file. Okay, so in data file, if you double click here, uh, where it is, you can okay, you can open it with it. Do you want to load? Okay, if you want to say yes, so it will load everything here. Okay, I uh, my list, you see my list here. Here my list is there. Okay, so what are they there? Data frame, marks, and b1, the three objects we made and we have saved. Okay, similarly, if you want to save everything, you can also save everything. Okay, save everything. For to save everything, you need to write like this. Okay, fine. So you need to write list.ls all true and then file name like this. If you want to save everything, every data, so just to copy it from here, and then you go to the here and then save everything. Save list ls all true file and file name. And let us have file name. The same folder, let us save. Okay. Here you can give another path also. Okay. Uh, all data file. Okay. All data file. Okay. So once you run it, uh, now you can see, you can go back and you can see in document all data file here. Okay. All data file. And moreover, if you want, if you have removed everything from here in environment, you see. So I'm just cleaning this console prompt, and I want to clean everything from here also. So what we need to write rm list remove. Okay, and then a list equals to ls. So it will remove everything. Now it has removed everything. So I have lost everything. Now I don't have any if I press here, so I can get some commands only. Okay, And moreover, if I want to remove this, we can clean it also. Let us remove it. So everything gone. Okay, everything gone. Everything gone. If I press arrow and down key, so I won't be getting except this one. Of course, I can remove it also. Okay. So okay. So now no history, no object. So we are left with this file only, but somehow we have saved that. So we have saved that. So history command we can recall from here, load history, because I have saved. Okay. And we have saved our this data. Okay. So for this data, so if I want, I can just go here and then just a minute. And then I can open it with RS Studio. Okay, so it will import everything. You see, everything has come. Nah? So everything has come, but still history is no, only one. Just here we have executed. No? So for that, if you want history also, then you can go here and then you can load history. Okay, so history has also come. Hmm? History has also come. So you have environment, you have history, you have everything. Fine. So nothing in fact lost. Okay. And to save the image, you need to use this command. Of course, we don't have image until now. Okay. So these are the things for today. You can try these instruction what they have given. Start with ls and then save data, rm, save data. So everything you can do and see. Fine.
Thank you for watching this video. To stay updated, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Cosmos Learning. Happy learning through Cosmos Learning. To watch more, click on any of these cards. Thank you once again.